Hello and welcome to a video discussing how to write strong thesis statements or claims for papers in English 1301. A strong claim is something that states an opinion that you can use examples to develop. It's specific. It doesn't restate the assignment question. Instead, it offers your answer to the assignment question. And it states an opinion that's related to the assignment. For our purposes in English 1301, a strong claim or thesis states what your paper will discuss and why your paper will discuss it. You might discuss for Unit 2.2 how and why writers draft in order to show that they write messy drafts to gather their ideas. That why, as you can see highlighted in purple, is the most important part of your claim, because that's the part that comes from you. And that's the opinion that you will need to provide evidence and source material to develop or back up. Let's take a look at a great template that you can use for your claim. This template has three major parts. The first part is the prepositional opener in this paper. In this paper, I will show, discuss, claim, or argue something. And there's your template, your three parts. First part, in this paper. Second part, I will show, discuss, claim, or argue. And third part is this statement here. For the purposes of Unit 2.2, that statement is going to involve how and why writers draft. Your verbs for your templates, or your verbs for this template, or your verbs for your claim can take many forms, and there's many verbs that you can use. So take a look again. We have our template. In this paper, I will verb how and why writers draft, and you can see some of the different verbs over here that you can use. When I was a student, I had a list of verbs like this that I would use for my claims or introducing my quotations, and I actually taped it above my computer so that anytime I was searching for a word, I would find it. You can also search for some things online, but this is a great little thing to screenshot and add to your, list of study materials. Now, I know you're thinking, how can we use this claim for paper 2.2? Well, let's take a look at some example claims. You can see that these are example claims from Unit 2.1 and Unit 2.2. Here, you can see how we've used the template. For the 2.1 examples, in this paper, I will show, so there's that first part of our, first two parts of our template, the in this paper and I will verb, that writers read closely and carefully in order to revise their own work. And that's the statement that fills out the blank space in the template. That's the statement that tells us what we're going to talk about and why we're going to talk about it. You're going to talk about writers reading closely and carefully, and they do that to revise their work. In this paper, I will examine writers who read a lot in order to claim that they read, I read that wrong. In this paper, I will examine writers who read a lot in order to claim that they read to learn how to write. And that's our why there. Why do they learn how to read? Well, they read to learn how to write. For paper 2.2, which I know is what you're all thinking about right now, you can take a look here and see, in this paper, I will demonstrate that writers write messy drafts, to get their thoughts down on paper. Why? So they write messy drafts in order to get their thoughts on paper. And that's the why. That's why they're doing it. Alternatively, in this paper, I will conclude that writers procrastinate by doing things to clear their mind and get them prepared or inspired to write. As you can see, all of these claims or thesis statements have a what and a why. And both the what and the why help you tell your readers exactly what this paper will discuss and why you're going to have that conversation. Remember, the most important things for a claim is that it's specific and it offers an opinion that you'll have to use your paper to back up. The claim is the place where you tell readers exactly what you're going to talk about, and the paper is where you show us. If you have any questions about claims, feel free to reach out via email and we can set up a Zoom meeting at any time that's convenient for the both of us. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day.